Welcome back to our payment systems series. In this second part, we're diving into the fascinating world of physical payment systems. From ancient trade practices to modern financial instruments, we'll explore how these systems have evolved over time. We'll start with the barter system, a straightforward yet limited method of exchange. Then, we'll move on to stone currency, which added a new dimension to trade by introducing a medium of exchange. Finally, we'll discuss modern currency and checks, which represent the pinnacle of physical payment systems. The barter system is perhaps the most ancient form of trade known to humanity. In a barter system, individuals exchange goods they possess for goods they need. For example, one might trade half a kilogram of rice for a kilogram of wheat. This system is straightforward and relies on the mutual desire for the exchanged goods. However, it comes with its own set of limitations, primarily the need for a double coincidence of wants. Imagine you're a farmer with an excess of wheat, but you need rice. You must find someone who not only has rice, but also wants wheat. Despite its simplicity, the barter system laid the groundwork for more complex trade mechanisms. The limitations of the barter system eventually led to the search for more efficient methods of exchange. This realization paved the way for the development of early forms of currency, which we'll explore in the next chapter. Next, we have stone currency, a fascinating development in the history of trade that showcases human ingenuity. Stone currency involved the use of carved stones of varying shapes and sizes as a medium of exchange, each with its own unique characteristics. These stones were often intricately designed and could be quite large, sometimes weighing several tons, making them impressive artifacts of their time. The value of these stones was not just in their size or weight, but also in the craftsmanship and the social status they conferred upon their holders, reflecting the skill and effort involved in their creation. The use of stone currency was particularly prevalent in the Pacific Islands, especially among the Yapese people of Micronesia, who developed a sophisticated system around it. They used large, donut-shaped stones called rye stones, which became iconic symbols of their culture. These stones were quarried from distant islands and transported back to Yap, a feat that required considerable effort and resources, often involving entire communities. The difficulty of acquiring these stones added to their value, making them a prized possession and a symbol of wealth and status within the society. One of the most interesting aspects of stone currency is that its ownership was often based on oral agreements rather than physical possession, a unique feature in the history of money. Because some of the stones were too large to move, their ownership was transferred through verbal agreements witnessed by the community, ensuring transparency and trust. Despite its unique characteristics, stone currency had its limitations, such as the difficulty in transporting and storing these massive stones. This need for more practical forms of currency led to the development of metallic coins, which we'll discuss in the next chapter, marking a significant evolution in the history of trade and commerce. With the evolution of societies, stone currency gave way to metallic coins, marking a significant shift in the way trade was conducted. These coins, made from gold, silver, copper and tin, represented a significant advancement in the history of trade, as they were more durable and practical than their stone predecessors. Unlike stone currency, metallic coins had intrinsic value due to the precious metals they were made from, which gave them a universal appeal and acceptance. This intrinsic value made them widely accepted and trusted as a medium of exchange, facilitating smoother and more reliable transactions. The use of metallic coins can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as the Lydians, who are credited with minting the first coins around 600 BCE, setting a precedent for future monetary systems. These early coins were made from electrum, a naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver which was both durable and valuable. The Lydian coins featured standardized weights and designs, which helped to establish their value and facilitate trade, ensuring that each coin was worth a specific amount. One of the key advantages of metallic coins was their portability. making them a practical choice for traders and merchants. Unlike the cumbersome stone currency, coins were small, lightweight and easy to carry, which greatly enhanced their usability in everyday transactions. This portability made them ideal for use in expanding trade networks, allowing merchants to conduct transactions over long distances and across different regions. Additionally, the durability of metal ensured that coins could withstand the rigors of travel and trade, maintaining their value over time. Another important feature of metallic coins was their divisibility, which allowed for more precise and flexible transactions. Coins could be minted in various denominations, allowing for transactions of different sizes, from small everyday purchases to larger, more significant trades. The introduction of metallic coins also had a significant impact on the development of banking and finance, as they provided a reliable and standardized form of currency. Despite their advantages, metallic coins were not without their challenges, such as the risk of counterfeiting and the need for secure storage. Nevertheless, metallic coins represented a major leap forward in the evolution of trade and commerce, laying the foundation for modern economic systems and practices. Today, modern currency consists of paper bills and coins issued by governments, representing a fiat system with no backing by physical commodities. This means that the value of the currency is not tied to any physical item like gold or silver, but rather is based on the trust and confidence people have in the government that issues it. This system marks a significant departure from the use of metallic coins, which had intrinsic value. In the past, coins were made from precious metals like gold and silver, and their value was directly related to the metal content. Instead, the value of modern currency is based on trust and the authority of the issuing government. People accept and use this money because they believe in the stability and reliability of the government that stands behind it. The transition to fiat currency began in the 17th century with the introduction of paper money in Europe. This was a revolutionary change at the time, as it allowed for easier and more efficient trade and commerce. Initially, paper money was backed by precious metals such as gold or silver, held in reserve by the issuing authority. This meant that for every paper note issued, there was a corresponding amount of gold or silver stored in a vault. This backing provided a guarantee of value and helped to build trust in the new form of currency. People were more willing to accept paper money because they knew it could be exchanged for a specific amount of precious metal. However, over time, governments began to issue paper money without the backing of physical commodities, leading to the development of the fiat system. This shift allowed for greater flexibility in the money supply and economic management. One of the key advantages of fiat currency is its flexibility. Unlike commodity-backed money, fiat currency can be adjusted to meet the needs of the economy. Governments can control the supply of money to manage economic conditions such as inflation or recession. By increasing or decreasing the money supply, they can influence economic activity and stabilize the economy. This ability to adjust the money supply is a powerful tool for economic policy and has played a crucial role in modern economic management. It allows governments to respond to economic crises and ensure long-term economic stability. Despite its advantages, fiat currency is not without its challenges. The lack of intrinsic value means that its worth is entirely dependent on public confidence and government policy. One of the main concerns is the potential for inflation, which can erode the value of money over time. If too much money is printed, it can lead to a decrease in purchasing power and higher prices for goods and services. As we continue to explore the complexities of payment systems, it's important to understand the role of modern currency in shaping our economies and daily lives. The fiat system, with all its benefits and challenges, remains a cornerstone of the global financial landscape. Checks represent another important development in the history of physical payment systems. A check is a written order directing a bank to pay a specific amount from one account to another. While checks have a physical form, the processing involved can be complex and requires a well-developed banking infrastructure. The use of checks dates back to ancient times, with early forms of checks being used by merchants in the Middle East. However, the modern check system began to take shape in the 17th century in England. The introduction of checks provided a convenient and secure way to transfer money without the need to carry large amounts of cash. One of the key advantages of checks is their ability to provide a written record of transactions. Each check contains important information such as the date, amount, and payee, which helps to ensure accuracy and accountability. Another important feature of checks is their security. Checks can be made payable to a specific individual or organization, reducing the risk of theft or fraud. Despite their advantages, checks also have some limitations. The processing of checks can be time-consuming, and their use has declined with the rise of electronic payment methods. As we've seen, the evolution of physical payment systems is a fascinating journey from the simplicity of barter to the complexity of modern currency and checks. Each stage in this evolution has brought new innovations and challenges, shaping the way we conduct transactions and manage our economies. Join us as we continue to unravel the complexities of payment systems, examining how they shape our economies and daily lives. In the next part of our series, we'll delve into the world of plastic currency, cards, exploring how these have revolutionized the way we handle money. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, The Layman Tech, for more insightful content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming videos.